Hey guys, it's me Trevis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is the SportsQuack play of the day. Now, if you played last night's, it was horrendous. Bradley Beal, of course, when I think a vast majority of all users across all prop apps and sports books went over Beal points. Of course, he has the worst shooting performance of his entire career. He makes one freaking basket. One basket this guy makes within what, like 30 something minutes of playtime. It was ridiculous. So, we're changing things up. We changed the hat. We're not superstitious, but we might be a little bit stitious. What we're doing is the same thing. We're starting the predictor and then going to the SportsQuack Optimizer and going back and forth and finding a play. We're crossing our fingers and our toes that they're not going to have the worst shooting performance of their entire career. So let's get on with it. All right. So we have the SportsQuack Optimizer pulled up as we did on yesterday's episode. We're going to start with the predictor first. If you don't know the difference, just go back and watch yesterday's episode. So let's go to it here. If you've seen the previous episodes, you know exactly what I'm looking for. Because we have the O toggled up here for over, we're looking for all four of these to be green. So I'm quickly scrolling. It's the first thing I'm doing is I'm quickly scrolling to find four greens. And there we got one. So Jokic, Nikola, good old Jokic points. 25.5 of this projection at 28.11. That is a small percentage difference between the projection with the AI saying and the points of only 10%. But he is full green for that, and he has a nice overside of minus 120 as his line. So we'll keep that in mind. And I always like to start with points because I feel like points are the easiest thing for the AI to predict. But once we get down here, you see that the percentage difference is almost nothing. So for overs on points, the only thing that looks good is Jokic. So let's go to the unders here. And the first thing we see on unders, we see all four reds here for Keon. I don't know if this line's going to be available. Typically, SportsQuack doesn't have the lower of the barrel of the bottom of the barrel of players available for points, but we'll keep that in mind. Let's see what else we got here. Dylan Brooks, 18%, but he does have 100% head-to-head against the Bulls. Is there any more? Okay, Murray, 12%. Difference on the under. His projection is 23.29. His line is 26.5. And he's got four red bars here. Okay. So now let's go to the SportsQuack Optimizer and see if we can find Murray under, maybe Keon as well, and then Jokic over. So we know exactly what we're targeting, so we can just go straight to it. So when I click on this, so I just went to Houston. Because I think I think Dylan Brooks was, what was the player in Houston we were looking at? Oh, Dylan, because he had the 100% head-to-head, that's right. So when you scroll through here, we do see that the line on SportsQuack is also 25.5. And again, like I said, he's got the four greens. You can see the data here in his last 10, he's hit it 60% of the time. Last 5, 60%. Over the course of the entire season, 59%. His only game against the Knicks, he hit this. And his last 20 is also 55% as well. So yeah, he's trending in the right direction. So we're going to go ahead and keep that in the back of our minds, over 25.5. And then the other one we were looking at was the under for Murray. That's right. So it looks like the SportsQuack line as well is also 25.5. We know that because it's a SportsQuack Optimizer. So we built in the API, so it pulls in the exact offerings they have. So we know if they have it or not, as opposed to going back and forth between multiple apps. So yeah, we go here. Don't worry about this line here. So this line on the SportsQuack Optimizer just shows the most favored side, but we know that all of the data and everything's trending in the opposite direction. So this is kind of where we were getting caught off guard a few days ago because we were starting with the SportsQuack Optimizer and we were starting with this side. But I think that it's going to be more advantageous to us to shake off this cold streak, shake off the rust by starting with the predictor and then following up the SportsQuack Optimizer like we're doing yesterday and today. So he's hit it 3 times here in the last 9 games, 4 times in the last 10 if you count this Brooklyn game here. So technically it's, 3 out of 9, so that's 30%. Yeah, I think we're gonna go that direction here. Under Murray, over Jokic, 25.5. And then I think both lines 25.5. Let me triple check that again. Yep, 25.5 one way, 25.5 the other way. So that's what we're locking in for today's SportsQuack play of the day. And I don't see Jokic having the worst shooting performance of his entire career like Bill did to us yesterday. But hey, hopefully Murray does for the Hawks. We'll see what happens. But lock it in. Good luck. And join us in the Discord. If you don't have an account yet on SportsQuack and you got this far, go ahead, go to sportsquack.online, and then use promo code PlayerProps to get a free entry with no deposit required that lets you win up to $250. And again, if you don't have the PlayerProps.ai free open beta account, you have about 7 days left to sign up for it. So just go to PlayerProps.ai and create a free account. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the SportsQuack Play of the Day. Good luck.